Yeah.
Go, Breeze.
I'm so the kid, but I'm way past adolescent. Flowing through puberty like a young and a restless. But I'm never acting. I swear I'm always being tested. In question about the time and effort I invested. Coming at me like yo, where is your progressive? So I started snapping no pieces to let all my aggressions. But when this beastie come out, you can swear I was a titan. Pillaging villages, causing carnage like I'm Tiger.
Hey guys, so a lot of you have been asking me about my brow routine, so I'm going to show you how I do my brows in this video. So first I'm going to take this spoolie and just begin brushing my eyebrow hairs in the direction that they would normally go, just to get them a little bit tamed, get them in order, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to take my STILLA Stay All Day brow pen in dark brown, and I typically get this from Sephora, and it's just a nice little brow pen. It's very precise. I go in with light strokes, and it's like a felt tip pen. So as you can see here, if the camera focuses, it's like a felt tip. So here I am just going in with light strokes in the directions of my hairs. I also begin, sometimes I'm all over the place, but I will typically begin creating an outline, not recreating the shape of my brow, but just outlining and giving my brow some structure. So I'm still following my natural brow shape, but I am giving it structure. And as you can see, I'm creating the line under it, and eventually I will go on top and just make sure to define that line. And just for the sake of time, I'm going to do one brow on camera and then repeat the exact same steps on the other brow, just kind of in fast pace. Just like I made a line on the bottom of my brow to give my brow some structure, I'm also doing the top of my brow because I have hairs in the middle, but obviously the outline of my brow is pretty sparse and all over the place, and this is because I haven't had them done in a really long time. I'm trying to grow them out as much as possible, so you may see a little hairs up under my brow bone line and things like that. I just try and cover those as much as I can with concealer, but I'm just going to do really light strokes, and the key is to be more heavy-handed towards the tail of your brow, but be very light-handed towards the beginning. And I don't want to say heavy-handed per se. You should do light strokes period, because this pen is very pigmented, but it's meant to fill in where brow hairs would normally be. And as you can see, the difference between the undone brow that doesn't have any structure and the done brow. So I am going back in the front of my brow just to, you know, add just a few more strokes, because we don't want to go from nothing to something, but we want it to be a nice gradient effect. So blending is key. You always want to go back and periodically, especially with sharp products like this, like a felt tip product, and blend in the strokes that you've made. This will make the hair-like strokes that you made look more natural, look more blended in with your natural brows. And yeah, you see, it made a difference already. Also, shout out to Ivy Dear here on YouTube. She is the sole reason why I bought this brow pen almost, what, 2 years ago? So thanks a lot. So I have pretty much repeated the same light strokes on the other side, and this brow is a little shorter than my other brow, and that's okay because they're not twins, they're sisters, so they're not going to look just alike. But I am just blending that one out as well. This is my NYX brow powder. I've been using this brow powder like for as long as I can remember. I don't see the need to go for a high-end brow powder, so for me this works just fine. I'm just going in here with this dark brown shade, and I am going to apply the most product towards the end of my brow again, and then you'll see me just continue to move forward, and whatever's left on that brush I will put at the beginning of my brow, but I won't dip back in to get more pigment to put on the front of my brow, because again, we want a nice gradient effect, and we do not want to have our whole brow looking like a block. We want it to start off like a natural brow would and be lighter and feathery, and then build up the brow hairs. So the most pigment will be towards the tail of the brow, and then whatever's left on that brush will go towards the front. Notice how the brow isn't just a huge streak of pigment, but you can actually see some skin peeking through. And for me, I just think that looks a little more natural, almost hair-like. I mean, when your brows are naturally undone, you don't have every single piece pigmented. So obviously there's going to be some skin peeking through, and I think that gives it a more natural effect. Obviously the powder is just an extra step. I'm a combination to oily skin, so I tend to take precaution and set my brows. Now it's time to shape those babies up, see if we can conceal some of the hairs that are above and below the brow, and this will give the illusion of having your brows freshly done, even though clearly they ain't, because I got hairs everywhere. So you're just gonna line and make that line up under as if you were drawing the line initially with the brow pen, and you will just carve out your brow. It's pretty simple. And this was my first time using the Shape Tape concealer for my brows, but I actually like it, and the reason why I thought about using it is because it kind of dries down matte. So even if you do your brows before or after, you don't really have to set it to blend in with your makeup. You just kind of blend it out, and it's okay because it's going to set itself. So note that my concealer shade is only about a shade or two at most lighter than me. You don't need a stark white concealer or a concealer that's 4 shades lighter than you just to carve out your brows. Quite frankly, it gives the halo effect that's not really cute. There's a way to have chiseled brows, nice brows, but not tacky, you know? So I think it does a good job. If you only go 1 to 2 shades lighter, just keep it cute. For the very last step, and this is also optional, I am using a NYX tinted brow gel just to set my brows, and I find that this adds to the texture of your brow hairs, allowing them to stand out and look very, very tamed, neat, and put together. So you may not notice the difference, but I just like to set my brows, so I think it looks nice. So obviously this is an additional step, or a step that can be omitted if needed, but I just really like it. Ooh, hey, turn up. Ooh, I'm done though. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I think my brows look nice. You let me know what you think down in the comments below. So this is the finished product, guys. I hope you liked my brow routine. Hopefully one of you all or somebody can use this to help them do their brows if you want to start doing your brows yourself. I've been using this STILLA Stay All Day Brow Pen for about 2 years or so, and I really, really love it. So this is the routine, my current routine, up-to-date routine. I hope you like the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you're already a subscriber, just know that I love you and I appreciate you so, so, so much. So yep, this is my 2017 brow routine. Yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys next time. Peace. If you are interested in any of the products that I use, I will link them down in the description box so you can check them out for yourself. Also, I will credit who made my music and my beats down in the description box. And also follow me on social media, guys. And I will talk to you guys next time, seriously. Like, peace for real this time.